Alright, you guys, it's about that time. I finally got my elegant 3D fidget spinner in, and I said I was going to review it, and I am. But I'm not only going to review that spinner, which is the Biohazard Glow in the Dark one, like the one you're seeing right now on the screen, but I also got a metal dragon spinner. They're a company that makes metal fidget spinners, kind of like a XY and a bar claw type metal spinner. They're pretty good, but I'm gonna go into depth about which one is worth your money. If you haven't seen my selling fidget spinners video, you should probably go watch that to get the price ranges for all the spinners that they have as far as the 3D printed ones go. And for dragon spinners, those go from anywhere from like $30 to $45. So what I'm basically doing is I'm going to review both spinners so that you can kind of get the best idea of which one's worth your money. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, so you gotta get a real person's view. I'm not gonna hold any punches or anything like that. So here we go. We're gonna start with the elegant 3D spinner one. Like I said, again, I'm repeating myself. Alright, so for the elegant 3D Biohazard one, it's about the size of the palm of my hand for the most part. It's pretty big. So as far as that goes, it's not too big to where it's like it can't fit in your pocket. It can still comfortably fit in your pocket, but as far as hand to spinner size goes, it's about the size of the palm of my hand. Now there are 3 different options for bearings you can get. I got the degreased steel bearing, so mine spin for about 60 seconds total, which is pretty good. Most of them spin for like 15 seconds. Some of them spin for more than that, just depending on the price ranges. Mine was about $24, and it spins for 60 seconds. I would have gotten another one, but I couldn't afford it at the time. But it's still pretty good for what it is. Now, there is a downside other than the foot shot I got while recording this. I did drop it once, and 2 bearings fell out. The center bearing and the top bearing. They're easily replaceable bearings, so for that I gave it a pass. Easy to replace bearings, so if you lose one or one gets water damage, you could easily push it out, replace it, boom, you got another spinner. You have to worry about buying new ones, which is perfect for me, especially for this spinner, because it could easily lose bearings, and it's a good thing that you can replace them just like that. You don't have to really worry about it for too much. So that's an upside. This is an elegant 3D spinner, like I said. Biohazard Glow in the Dark. I'll have some glow in the dark clips for you of this spinner when I was using it. It's pretty good. It spins for about 30 seconds, like I said. 30 seconds to a minute. 30 to a minute is what you get with a degreased spinner. 3 degreased bearing, my goodness. It's a pretty good spinner, The warp on it's pretty cool. You only get a warp on camera. You can get like a slight warp from an old TV, maybe. TV lighting is really good. So yeah, like I said, for what I got for this is about $24. It's 23 and some change. I can't remember the exact change, but 24 is the rounded number I got to. I like the spinner, so I'll leave their website in the link below so you can check them out for yourself, see which one you like. If you want something that's popular, go with the twisted one. That's their best seller. If you want the classic, they got that. They have this Biohazard, and they have the twisted bar one. So it's like only 2 sides, only 2 bearings. So, if you want to pick it up, you can. Alright, so let's talk about the Dragon spinner. This is coming up right now. Yeah, this one that's the claw kind of design they have that I was talking about. They have it for all their spinners. They have an X version with 4 handles, with 4 claws. So this is a Y version, and they have a bar version. This one I got in brass. They have it in silver. And obviously the size it fits in the palm of my hand. I don't have to worry about it being too big. You barely see it. It's very small, but the claws are kind of sharp, so I'd be careful. Not too sharp though, but they're pointy. And another foot shot. And this one can spin up to 6 to 8, however long you think you can spin it. I've only gotten up to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Some people have gotten up to 6, some people even 7, but you know, this one can spin for a really long time. The warp on it is kind of minimal, but it's not terrible. It's a pretty good spinner. This one cost me about $35, I believe. They used to only sell it on Amazon, but now they have a full running website up, which I will leave in the description if you want to go check them out. They do have the classic plastic ones, of course, but the metal ones, these are more or less for those who want longer spin time. You know, something you see the pros using. As far as the spinner goes, it's pretty good. It took a minute for me to get used to. This was the first spinner I got, which is kind of a downfall for both spinners, is they take a while to come in. Now for Elegant 3D, they have a whole lot of orders coming in, and their 3D printed ones take a lot of time to make. Plus they ran out of filament for the glow in the dark pink and gray, so they had to do all those orders before they can get to everybody else. And as far as this one goes, I think they order theirs in from China so they can get made for them, have it shipped to them, then they put their branding on it and sell it. Everybody does that, but you know, I give it a pass. But that's their timing. Theirs might be a little bit shorter because they're always ordering some in, so they're constantly getting some if they run out. It's fine by me. I don't really care. If they make them themselves, they have fast production. So that's about a real big downfall for both companies. It's just time. As far as how the spinners go, durability, if you want something that's durable, that's going to last long, you'd go with the Dragon spinner, right? Easy. They're made of aluminum. The bearings are small. The caps are made of metal. You know what I mean? It's all metal all the time. So you want durability, you'd go with this. But if you just want a spinner that you want to give to somebody young, something that won't hurt them, like this might, you'd go with the Elegant 3D. Even if you want it for yourself, you don't want something that's too, advanced, which this might be, it being metal and needing cleaning, which is another problem I have with the Dragon spinner. I don't know how to keep it clean, because as you can see from the two shots, this one's a lot shinier than the last. But that's fine. I'm sure someone will tell me how. But for now, that's my only problem with it. Only two problems: time and Dragon spinners, keeping it clean. As far as both goes together, I mean, they're pretty good. As you can see, like I said, here's a shot of it glow in the dark. Again, this one's pretty good for what it is. I bought a UV light ahead of time, so I didn't have to pay for another one. I really like this spinner. It's practical. It's easy to understand. Everybody has one. This is your basic, non-basic one. I went with the Biohazard one because the twisted one and the classic one were a bit too popular. I felt like this one needed some, shine. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people pick this one, but that's perfectly fine. I went with it and I like it. It's perfect for my hands because I guess I have pretty big hands. So, it doesn't really bother me too much. Here's a side-by-side comparison in size for both spinners. As you can see, the Biohazard is gigantic as comparison to the Dragon spinner. Here's one I just got on top of them. Just both of them on top of each other. I'm really just trying to keep up with these clips I recorded. I did not plan this ahead. This is all my videos like this are freeform. I record them as I see them. And yeah, you see that's pretty cool, huh? That is kind of dope. But yeah, if you want something cheap but reliable all the time, something that has easily replaceable parts if you lose some or damage some, you'd go with Elegant 3D. But if you want something that's going to last long, you'd go with Dragon Spinners. Because let's be honest, 3D printed might not last forever. And that's fine. But you could easily replace the missing parts as far as, you know, bearings go. The frame, however, you break that, you're on your own at that point. Because I don't know how durable 3D printed stuff are. But if you want something that's going to last a lot longer, but maybe a little bit harder to replace, you'd go with the Dragon Spinner one. So that's about it as far as this review goes. I don't know why I took that long pause. Oh, that's just... I'm not going to stop, you know. That's just the way this video is going to be formatted. I said what I needed to say. Both links will be in the description. You purchase at your own risk. Whichever one you get, I hope you're happy with. If you get both, you got money on your hands. And patience. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Which one is my favorite? I'm leaning more towards the Elegant 3D one for its size. And because it's glow in the dark. I really don't have a problem with the Dragon Spinner one. I still religiously use that more than I do the Elegant 3D one. But I'm still leaning towards the Elegant 3D one. So that's about it for this review. It's not really a review, I guess. They're both good. They're both really, really good. I suggest picking up one whenever you can. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Drop a like if you drop a like for both these spinners, really. Pick your favorite in the comments below. Like I said, both links to their shops will be in the description. You can go there, use my referral link for the Elegant 3D one so your boy can get a little bit more money. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.